USA. Checking out Matt here. He's ready to go fast and turn left. So tonight we got twin 50s. Gonna be 50 laps each race, 5-car invert after the first one. Matt missed last week, lost the points lead to Kale, who is now leading it, but has the opportunity to gain a bunch of points, able to make that back if he's able to have 2 good finishes here. So we tune in on the points leader of Kale McClinney. Little burnout contest going on in pit road. Only 2 cars practicing, Matt and Kale at the moment, so they've gotten, I think, the most laps, so we'll see how good they are. First 2 all season. One, and well, after missing last week, but Matt does have the most wins on the season with 3, with the main event win at the season opener at Kern, and then the twin sweep, and then Kale last week at 5 Flags. Few new guys in the field for this week. Nick, his first race, I think, with us, and then Taylor in the Bubba Pollard scheme. Taylor Mayhew, his first race with us. He was pretty good in practice. P6 there on the board. We look at lap times before the practice ends. 175 from Tristan was his top of the board. Kale with a 2-1, Matt with a 2-6. So about a 10th between the top 3. Then 3s all the way down to Kellen, Nick with a 4, Bryce with a 4-7, Corey with a 5-2. But as we know, Corey, always consistent, somehow finds his way at the end of them, survives the whole race, stays out of the trouble, and is able to make it through. So we got qualifying up next, and we're ready to rock here at USA for 50 laps for the first one. See a few going out on track already. Matt, Tristan, Bryce, Taylor, everybody getting out there quick. Taylor looks like Bryce, he's going to be the first one. Bryce looks like he's going to be the first one to try to complete a lap, so we'll see. Be watching from on top of the spotter stand. Little high there in 1 and 2. See if Taylor has a better lap into 3. Gonna drive down the hill. That looked like a pretty decent corner there from Taylor. Kellen, Tristan top of the board in that number 50 machine. Matt goes top of the board. Can he get a better 3 and 4? Through 3. Off a turn 4. Does he improve? Top of the board right now, 2-5-7. Doesn't go quicker, but Matt, top of the board. Taylor, P2. Tristan, 3rd. All right. Kale's out there now. He's running his lap. I think he's gotten the pole in every race so far. Was only able to finish and get it going last week, winning at 5 Flags. So Kale's first lap, gonna put him P3 on the board. Let's see, can he improve? Everybody seemed to be improving lap 2. Down the backstretch into 3. Little high. Good drive off. Good straight. Is he going to beat Matt? He does. Barely. Gets Matt by 500. So, Kale's looking like he's going to get another pole. I think that's his 4th straight, but can he hold off Matt? Taylor's first race. He puts her P3 on the board. Aiden, Tristan. So we're looking to have a pretty racy one here. So in the first main, it's going to be 50 laps. Weather is a good 71. Pretty cool on the temperatures wise. And then 20 incidents is a penalty, 35 DQ. So if these guys have more than that, then they got bigger issues. But they're going to go to this. It's going to single file out to 1 main. So it's just going to be a 50 lap. Everybody makes it. Then 8-minute warm up, do some interviews, and then the feature for the finale, which is going to be a 5-car invert. So the top 5 is going to invert after race 1. So give it a little bit of a mix up. But yeah, we're here at USA getting back into the swing of it for race number 4 as Kale McClenny starts on the pole. Kale, do you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, put her back P1 on the board. I think that's your 4th pole in a row. Talk to us how you're able to get it done and what's your plan heading into these Twin 50s tonight here at USA.
Keeping host clean. I don't know. Let's see. Practice was okay. It was consistent enough. I was actually decent when I was running by myself, but now that there's cars on the track, it's going to be different. There'll be pressure, but let's see what we got.
Yeah, definitely. You looking good. Is that your 4th pole? Is that 4 straight?
I think.
So 4 straight for Kale. I think that is. I'm not sure. Have to go to the stats and look, but another good lap by you. What's your thoughts on USA and what's your line? Do you think the top's going to be able to come in, or do you think the top's going to be able to fight, or what do you think?
No, you're just gonna have to ride at the bottom. Once you get in line, you're gonna have to move somebody, but that's if you're fast enough to get to them. So I don't know. We'll have to see how the race goes, especially this first twin race. That's our main objective, is just to get through it. I know that there's points for both of them, so hopefully we can stay up front and be up there with Matt. But other than that, let's just see what we got.
Yes, sir. Well, it's gonna be fun to watch you, and good luck. Hopefully, be talking to you here at the end.
Like it.
Kel McClenny with his 4th pole in a row, looking to take another one back-to-back weeks as everybody's gridding on the field now for 100 laps in total tonight. By the way, anybody watching the stream, let me know what you guys think about the overlays, if I should move this one around a little bit or what you guys think. Should I keep it in the top left or should I put it bottom left like I kind of had it, or what? Still trying to figure all that out, but yeah, so let me know. But yeah, we've got 11 people watching, so that's pretty cool. Got a ton of people watching now. Place your bets. Who you guys think is going to come out with the win for race number 1? Any predictions? Who y'all got? Got Kale up there. Taylor, his first race with us. He puts her P3 on the board. Aiden's up there. Aiden's always good. Able to get up there. Pena, not the qualifying lap that he wanted, but he was always end up seeming in all the 3 races that we've had so far, the twins at Bullring, able to be tucked up underneath Kale during kind of that long run. So we're going to get them all lined up and started. All grid so it starts the field quicker. There we go. Make sure everybody's not waiting for me. Races fan rock. What's up, man? So yeah, let's place bets. Who y'all got? Starting lineup is going to be Kel McClenny on the pole. To his outside is going to be the 40 car of Matt Frady. Going next in row number 2 is going to be Taylor Mayu in that Bubba Pollard scheme. To his outside is going to be the 70 Star Nursery of Aiden Kaiser. Row number 3, Tristan Pena and Bryce DeGuevara. Row number 4, Kellen Keller and Court Hansen, in that 5 machine up on the outside row. And rounding out row number 5 is going to be Corey Hansen and Nick Seipel to finish off the lineup. And pace car lights are out, so we're going to get going green this time by as the field is set and ready to go green. Got a 10-car field tonight, USA International Speedway, one of the easiest and best tracks that I think on the server to run races, and pretty competitive all in all. So pace car is going to pull off here. Top of the screen, Flagman has got the flag in his hand, and pace car lights are out. We're going to go green. In the zone they go. Kel fires. We're green for USA race number 1. First two able to get in line, Kel and Matt, single file. And they're wrecking in the back already. A little bit of wall contact. Spin. Stays green so far. Kel to the point, Matt right behind him. Top 5 in a single file line, singled out so far. Matt all over the back bumper of Kel, looking to the inside of him. Not gonna do it, gonna think better of it. See, right on board with Kel, you can see how much Matt rolls through the corner. He's able to get to him. But Kel just slowly able to keep that drive off. You see Matt, little twitch of the wheel. It's gonna be careful as Bryce sideways in the back there. In that 29 machine, able to gather it up. That's gonna lose him a lot of momentum as they're up front battling back for the lead. Matt looking for a move. Looking how to pass, where to pass, how to get a run on him. Looks like he might have one now. As Aiden Kaiser in that 70 machine has reeled both of these two in. He's looking to make something happen here. Top 3 under a blanket. And as we know, the last few races, Kel's able to lead these first few. And Matt or Tristan at the end of it ends up getting around. As we have few in the pits already. Tristan Pena with major right front damage. Not sure what happened on that one. We'll go back and take a look under this yellow. And also 4 laps down is Court Hansen. So must have been problems in the back on the start of the race in turn 1 that we saw kind of at the top of the cam. But so far, everybody rolling fine. Everybody's single file, but the top 3 are the ones that we're watching, paying attention to. Matt all over the back bumper of Kel, still trying to pressure him into a mistake. We've seen it the last 3 races. Kel's been under that pressure all race, but no one's been able to pressure him into too big of a mistake. Obviously, at 5 flags, got the wall. Tristan got around him, but I think he's learned from that mistake, and we'll see if he's able to hold Matt off. Riding on board with Matt now to Aiden, as Aiden is all over the back bumper of Matt. So any mistake out of the top 3 could cost them big and drop them further back. And with these twin races, you can kind of get a good feel of where everybody's good, where you're good at compared to everybody else. You see Kel arcing the corner just a little bit more than what Matt is. Gains through the center, but then Kel's going to pull on the exit. That is the fun part of these twin races, is learning where you're good, trying to improve and learn where everybody else is good, and then by the end of it, trying to combat that and knowing that and trying to defend that. So always having to adapt running these super late models. But the top 3 still under a blanket here. Kel McClinney leading. Led the first 10 laps. Matt Frady, I think, has the fastest lap of the race. If you check in the top right of your screen right now, we'll take a look at him. So Kel with a 3.9. Matt with a 2.9 or a 3.1. Matt with a 2.90. And Aiden with a 2.99. So actually Kel the slowest of the 3 lap time wise, but starting to open up just a little bit of a gap here on the 2 behind him. But could be something that Kale's learned through these first 3 races. Always seemed to be able to lead him, but doesn't have the tires at the end of it, so. Then right behind them, Taylor Mayhew, his first race with us. A-class, 1.3K I-rated, so got some good races under his belt. Good to have him in this one in that Bubba Pollard paint scheme. And just behind them, Bryce DeGuevara saw him have that big slide off of turn 2 early in the race, but he's managed to gather it up. Now trying to defend the position from Nick Seipel in that Rainbow DuPont number 75 machine. But we got another battle for the lead. It's heating up. Kel either made a mistake or Matt's gotten a little quicker, turned the wicker up, and he's all over the back bumper of Kale once again. I think we're not going to be able to talk about anybody else other than these front 3 most of the night. These seem to be the 3 that have been the class of the field most of the season. Aiden a little high up into the wall. No right side damage, but that is going to lose him the few seconds, few car lengths at least. But he's able to continue going. So like I said, a mistake at any time is going to hurt, as Matt's going to go to the inside. Side by side for the lead here at USA. Matt Frady trying to take the lead on lap 18. Not clear yet. Trying to clear. Just isn't able to at the moment. Still side by side. Kale, does he have enough to fight? Matt's going to clear. Matt to the point here on lap 19. So where is Matt better than Kale? Kale's going to have a little bit of a run now. Down the backstretch. They look really even. This is one of the easier tracks in iRacing. It's obviously the first track that everybody kind of learns to run on the short tracks with the street stocks and in rookie class. So everybody's got a good amount of laps here at least. And he's doing the most that they can as Kale's trying to fight it back. Matt not able to pull a gap yet. These 2 are teammates. So he is trying to be careful with him. Take care of his teammate, but not going to overdrive it, I don't think. But we know these 2 have been kind of the class of the series so far. And Kale all over the back bumper of Matt. Is he going to have a look? Lifting Matt Frady up on the straightaway. Little bumper, picking him up. Looking to the inside. Almost. Matt drove her in deep that time. Got it to rotate. Opened up the gap just that little bit. But with these 2 being so close, applying the pressure to them, it's letting Aiden Kaiser come back into the play. Still good battles throughout the field. Nick slipped back a little bit, but I think he had a mistake or something happened, but he's still running good. Right behind, or right in front of him is going to be these 2, Kellen Keller and Bryce DeGuevara. They're going to be battling. They're battling for that transfer spot. Bryce in 5th, Kellen in 6th. Whoever gets this spot at the end of it, it will no halfway break, Zach. No halfway. Not for these ones. Not for the twins. So, ooh, a little bit of contact for the 5th spot. Kellen's going to run him up the track just a little bit. Still not going to be able to be clear, though. Move Kellen into the 5th spot. Bryce is going to fight it back. Good battles throughout the whole field. Does Bryce have anything for him? Kellen gets in the wall. It's going to open up the door for Bryce. These 2 going at it. Keep in mind, this is for the spot for the invert. So, oh, Bryce is going to drive her in deep. He gives the door to Kellen. I don't think Kellen's going to appreciate that too much. You see him talking there on the left side of the screen. I don't think he's going to like that much. If we go to blimp stat, you can kind of see the whole field. as you see the front two, and 3 and 4 there in the bottom left of your screen. And just exiting 3 and 4 now is Kellen and Bryce. So kind of taking a look at everybody there. Keep an eye on this battle because there was contact for the pass for the 22 getting around the 29. Then the 29 returned it. So we'll see if the favor gets returned even more. As Penny is able to get that right front fix, he's going to pull back out of the track now. Going to try to log some laps. Is Kellen a little bit of more contact? Lap car, slow car going to be in the way. Oh! Pena blocks Kaiser there. Maybe there was a contact before. Maybe that's what it was Kellen got into Tristan and that's what caused it, possibly? Who knows? I have to go back and take a look at it now. Tristan all over the back of Kellen. He's going to drive her in deep and he's going to turn him. He dumps him and caution comes out. So that one is going to be an intent wreck for the 50. Let's go back and take a look at that actually. Lap 1. You see the 22 right behind the 50. Turn 1. Didn't get a look at it. Into 1. Yeah, there was contact. So the 22 into the back of the 50. And that sends the 50 into the wall, which was the hard contact. So thank boiling points, boiling over. And not what you want to see happen.
I mean, him in the first corner, Ellen, and why are you in first place?
All right, hold on. All right, that one's going to be on Tristan. Came back out on the track and intent wrecked him. So, or at least spun him. So that one's going to be an EOL. Yeah, not much more I can say about that. That was just, they went in there and dumped him.
I mean,
He went in there and dumped him. But, yeah. Hold on, let me handle this real quick. All right, coming back to the green now. You guys kind of saw a few intent wrecks, so the 22 has been parked, and the 07 and 40 have pitted. So back green, Aiden from the point, he gets back going. Now that's going to leave Bryce on the inside line. Taylor's able to clear him on the outside. Kale's going to try to roll that outside line. Matt's going to roll the bottom underneath both of them. Kale trying to get dicey, making the moves. Matt in the line, so Kale and Matt are the two that pitted on that lap 30 caution, as well as Nick. But Kale's going to look to the inside. He's going to get around Taylor. That's going to open up the gap to contact between the 29 and 26. Able to get around it, but contact was had. That's going to be a caution number 2 in race 1. Let's go back and take a look at that one here. So it looked like Bryce just kind of rolled to the bottom. Did the 17 or, well, 26 in this case come down? It's hard to tell. If we get a chopper cam, we can get a better look at it. So Kale gets the inside. Taylor tries to get down. Bryce throttles up kind of at the same time, and they just get together. So able not to hit anything, so that was good. They're both backing up, able to continue. So okay, and then Bryce hits him under yellow. Or was that a brake check?
Gonna park it.
All right, that was more of a under yellow. That was kind of a brake check, Taylor. You could have gotten a pit road a little bit better, but that was just a racing deal. It looked like Taylor was trying to get back under behind Kale, and Bryce was kind of already there. So that one was just a racing deal. The deal after the caution, though, was a little unnecessary, but
No, under caution was completely my fault. That's my bad. I did not see him in my mirror, and I was trying to look at my black ball.
That's cool, man. Can I get a black card? I got passing the pace car to get my lap back.
That was my bad, Gabe. My wheel completely came off. It completely came off the base.
all right, we're going to get back going green here. And it's going to be Aiden Kaiser taking the point ahead of Kel McClinney and Matt Frady. So Aiden has an opportunity to steal this one out. Still 20 to go. And I think the tires mattered a little bit more than what I thought they would. But I think that if Aiden gets a good jump here, able to get clear, if there's anybody in the field to be able to do it against Kel and Matt, it's going to be Aiden. In the research zone, Aiden fires, back green. Aiden with a good jump. Kel not going to be clear, though. Probably the best bet as contact. Aiden saves it. That's going to let Matt go to the point. And Kel's going to get shuffled back. Looks like Aiden just slid up just a little bit in front of Kel. Kind of checked Kel up. If we can go look at that real quick. Yeah, Aiden just came up just that little bit across Kel's nose. Now Kel's got to try to fight it on the new tires. Can he get back by him? Got to get by him quick to be able to catch Matt. But Taylor pitted that lap after. He took tires. I think Bryce hasn't, so Taylor is well on new tires. And somebody parked on the infield. That one was on Bryce just stopping on the track. Don't stop on the track because then that causes yellows. Bryce, I don't know why you stopped there. Like that was...
Okay, so make it 1 to go and let's just go. Fuck it.
Just hit that big old Alt F4 button. Nobody's pitting. Except for Aiden. Who cares? You should be able to get out now. I mean, who's changing his damn tires?
So Aiden, he takes 2. So I think he learned from his mistakes in the last race at 5 Flags. So he's able to get that good. Corey's going to come out of pit roads as well. We're going to make it 1 to go and try to get back running here. So, all right. Pace car lights are going to be out once again. We're going to get back going with 15 laps to go. Aiden Kaiser in that 70 just pitted. Has the freshest tires in the field alongside Corey Hansen. Corey a few laps down, so not going to be a factor, I don't think, in this one anymore. But Aiden with the new tires is going to be, if he's able to get through the second row quick, I think he's got something for Matt and Kel, but Kel's got to be smart with it. We saw the speed from Kel early on the new tires on the short run, but Matt able to have it on the long run. But with Matt being the leader, who knows what's going to happen as pace car dives off down pit road. We're back green for the restart. 15 to go here at USA. Everybody single files out off of turn number 2. Nick a little sideways there. It's going to allow Taylor to peek to the inside. Going to think better of it. Nick sideways in front of both. Contact made. Nick's going to go around. And caution's going to come out once again. And look who that moved up once again is Aiden Kaiser on the new tires. If we go back and take a look at that, see what happened there. Looked like just a little bit of contact. Nick got sideways. And then it was net code. I don't know how to call that one because Taylor got in the back of him, but it was net code. That should have never happened. So I really don't know how to call that one. Nick did go around, so yeah. Just big net code. Nick went around. Didn't hit anything, so that was good, but yeah.
Track.
One to go, please. 2 to go, whoever the fuck, please.
All right, from the chopper cam this time. We're going to rack them, stack them, and line them back up once again for the restart. Lap 36 this time. Matt's going to be the leader. Kel right behind him. Aiden in that 70, that blue 70 on the freshest tires in the field. Here we go back in the restart zone. Matt fires. We're back green. 3 wide on the start. Nick gets a good jump, but into the wall, not going to help him there. As everybody's going to get single filed out pretty quickly. As Nick's car, that left front looking more like a modified as far as that thing's sticking out. But the battle for the lead is still on. Battle for the top 5 spot for that invert. as one pulls off down the back straightaway. That's going to be Taylor. He pulls off, something happened. Not sure what, though. As the battle for the lead starts to heat up once again. Just like it was at the start of the race. Matt, Kale, Aiden underneath a blanket for that win. Let's see who's going to come away with it now. We go on board with Aiden Kaiser, trying to figure out a way to get around Kale. As Kale's trying to apply the pressure to Matt. Aiden sideways, so is Matt right in front of Kale. That's going to open up the door a little bit for Kale. Going to think better of it, though. Kale all over the back bumper of Matt, with Aiden on his back bumper, trying to make something happen. Caution's out once again. Go through the field, see what happened there. Ooh. Was there contact, or was there... It looks like into the wall, nowhere for Taylor to go. Nick spins her around. Everybody able to avoid it, though, with minimal damage. So, everybody all good there. All right, let's go back to it.
Make it one.
All right, back up front. Here we go. For the lineup, re-rack them and stack them and line them back up to do it all over again. 10 laps to go. Oh, gosh.
Hey, clear all of our blacks because we're single file.
Crap, okay. Uh-oh. Having problems. All right, pace car is going to pull off pit road now. We're back green. Matt fires. A little bit of a jump for Matt. I will have to remind him for that to try to go in the zone. Supposed to go in the zone. Don't have to go on green, but just somewhere in the zone. The top 5 is going to single file out now. Does Kel have anything for him? How quickly can Aiden get around Kel if he has an opportunity to get at Matt? Obviously, Kel trying to keep his points lead. Matt trying to sweep the weekend to try to get those points back that he missed for missing last week. It's going to be an uphill battle for Matt to be able to get there, but if he's able to, that'll be very, very impressive. You see Aiden trying to arc the corner a little bit more, trying to get to the right rear, maybe drive down on Matt. Not going to be able to do it, though, as Kel's all over the back bumper of Matt. Battle for the 5th spot is not there anymore. Nick had something happen. It looks like he's dropped back, so if it finishes like how it does now, the invert will be your top 5. They're on the left side of the leaderboard as Kel's going to have a little bit of a run on the exit of turn 2. Not going to do it yet. Kind of having that Blaney Clash mindset so far. Going to wait. Not going to have the dive. Has the opportunity to go for the dive. Just hasn't done it yet. Where does Kale make the move? He's going to have to make it quick. Can't make a mistake before he loses the back bumper of Matt. There he goes to the inside into 1. Does Matt leave him the room? He does. Contact. Into the side of each other. Where does Aiden go? Matt still up the track. Aiden trying to find a way through. Kale with a run. Side by side with 3 laps to go. How aggressive does he get? Teammates. The 2 winners on the season. Matt into the wall. Still doesn't let Kel have a run. right on board with Aiden as they're side by side right in front of him. Aiden just having to bide his time. Nowhere for him to go. Kel's going to clear. Maybe not. What a battle. Coming to the white flag. Can Matt hanging around the outside? Is he going to be clear to get back to him? He drives it in deep. Back to the inside. Kel opens up the door for him. Matt with one more shot into 3 and 4 for the final time. Can Kel hold him off? 8 into the bumper. Kel's going to win it off of turn 4. Kel wins race number 1. Holy crap, what a battle.
My bad.
Hell of a battle. That was awesome. Aiden, Matt, Kel, good shit, boys. I'm proud of all 3 of you. Parking on the front straight. Well, it's going to kick you guys. Damn it. All right, I'll do interviews here in a second. Holy crap, what a battle. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was one of the best battle. That's the best battle of the season for the win that we've seen. Let's see what Aiden said.
Yeah, I don't know where I got the power to get up under the mat like that. It was so weird. It just gained horsepower and hours. And Matt was like, what the fuck?
Hear them all talking in game. Let's go back and interview them. As we gonna do this here. Kel, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, you come away with it. Talk to us. With a 10 to go restart, you're able to make the move. Got underneath Matt. Tell us how you were able to do it, and how did you come away with a win?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It kind of just randomly gave me power down the straightaway and helped me get to the inside of Matt there on the front stretch. And I was kind of surprised when it did. I wasn't really expecting it, but I saw the run and I took it. And, well, I know me and Matt still won too, so I can't be too upset about it. But that was hella good racing there from Aiden and Matt, especially for Aiden to not. He definitely had the chance to wreck us. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But he kept it clean. And I appreciate that. It was a lot there.
Yes, sir, he definitely did. But that's gonna extend your points lead. You got the pole, so that was an extra point. And then with the win, able to hold off Matt. Gonna extend your points lead a little bit. Gonna keep Matt at bay. Tell us what your plan is. You're going to be starting 5th in this next one, so tell us what your plan is, and what are you thinking heading into race 2?
I don't know. It's just get through everything. I mean, that's the main thing. I mean, I obviously try to wait it out. I mean, there's still 50 laps, so there's a lot of time to get around them, but I don't know. I just hope that we're not going to get junked down to turn 1. That's what I'm hoping for.
I hear you on that one, but you guys made it a hell of a race. Congratulations on the race 1 win, and yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Kel McClinney coming home with the win in race number 1. Go ahead, get your P2 finisher. Matt Frady in the 40 car led what seemed like those last 20 laps right up until that last caution. Was able to hold him off for a little bit, then Kel able to sneak around you. Talk to us about that final restart and what happened there.
Yeah, I was just driving like crap at the end of that race. Not doing very well, missing marks.
Well, I know it's not what you wanted to have happen, and you missed last week, so not too good on the points wise, but it is going to put you in a better spot than Kel heading into race 2. So talk to us what you're thinking heading into this one, and what did you learn from that first race that you're going to try to apply into this one?
Bill gets in front of me, I'm going to fence him.
I like it. You know what? I saw you got in the wall. He got underneath you. If you can force him up into it, I think that you got a shot.
No, I'm definitely forcing him.
Well, I applaud you, and you gave her a hell of a run. So go back there, get it, get a few more points, and we'll be seeing you hopefully at the end of race number 2.
Alrighty.
Matt Frady coming home with P number 2 in a round off your top 3, finishing off that great battle. Aiden Kaiser coming home P3. Aiden, with that last restart, you had the newer tires, pitted a little bit later than Kale and Matt. Off that caution after that. Tell us what was going through your mind and what you were thinking heading into that last restart.
You know, I was just hoping the newer tires would work, and I think they did. I definitely had damage on my rear, so it probably didn't help that case. But when I got behind Kale and Matt, I could have forced it 3, but I was thinking it's the first race. There's no reason to do that, and I don't want to win a race by wrecking people. So I just thought sit P3. Hopefully, this next race will come my way. I know what I need to do to hopefully win the race. If not, get another top 3.
Yeah, definitely. You made it a fun one. I applaud you for your patience because I know Kale said thank you, and he was very thankful that you had every opportunity to go into 3, punt them both, and take it, but you didn't. And you made it the best battle of the season so far. So I think that's going to be contender for finish of the season. But yeah, what did you learn in that first race, and what are you going to try to do to apply it heading into race number 2?
I think I'm just going to do the same thing, just kind of ride and hopefully get a halfway caution and take probably the same tires I did this first time, and it worked out pretty good. It made the car really feel good, so just kind of do that, keep a good mentality, and just kind of race for my uncle.
Yes, sir, definitely. You made it a fun one, and it's going to put you better than Kale and Matt to start off this next one, so hopefully that helps you out a little bit with the invert, but congratulations, and we'll be talking to you probably here at the end of race number 2.
I hope so. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Aiden Kaiser to round off your top 3. Making it a fun one there at the end of best battle of the season. Doug, are you in?
Yes, sir. I just got home.
Doug's home. He's here. He's going to jump in for race number 2. You can kind of help me admin it because the first one's a little sketchy, so you can jump in there and admin just a little bit here. I'll go out and run a few laps, I guess, on the stream. I can run a few laps for everybody. I don't know what everybody else is thinking, but I'll go out and run a few laps here. Why not? That was fun with it. So, Doug, did you see the finish? Are you in yet or no?
I did not. I just loaded in now, so.
Well, it was Kel and Matt with about 10 to go restart, and they were going for it. So they made it a fun one. Aiden was right behind them. I don't know. That was a really good battle. You can kind of see the line and how these drivers are doing it. As I'm driving around the track now. Post interviews, I'll get a few laps in. Track seems to have rubbered down now. So that could also be a factor to the cars getting tight. Maybe Matt washing up the track a little bit and then giving these guys a little bit more drive on exit. So I ran a 1.7 that time. Don't know what the fastest lap at the start of the session. I think they were in high twos. So
looks like Nick wants to talk.
where'd he finish?
I don't know. Let's see here. We get up the results.
He finished. Oh no, we're sideways. We're sideways. Uh-oh.
Giving him a show.
Oh, we're giving him a show, all right. Come on. Down pit road. Sideways, drifting. Down pit road. 360. Nope, no. Gonna kill my pit guy. And we're dead. Well, alrighty. That was a fun one. Definitely put on a show. Put on a wreck fest right there. Well, it's going over now. I'm not gonna interview him. Still late.
He can, I'm sure, pace and talk a little bit. See what his big plan is for this upcoming race.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh boy, there is a. All right, so for the
What do we got for this one? 50 laps. All right.
I've been muted. I apologize. That's my fault. Nick, who is starting off this front row. Bryce to his outside. Second row going to be Aiden Kaiser and Matt Frady. Third row is going to be Kale McClinney and Corey Hansen. And then fourth row is going to be Court Hansen and Tristan Pena. And then rounding out the field is going to be Kellen Keller. But pace car lights are out. We're going to get back going green. Nick's going to lead him to the green. By the way, first one on green. The rest are in the research zone. I forgot to mention that. Make sure you guys are going in the research zone. Nick fires. We're back green for race number 2 at USA. It's going to be sideways off into one. Contact. Nick's going to go around in front of the field. Everybody's able to avoid it. Nick got in there real deep, got her loose, and nowhere for everybody else to go. Let's go back and take a look at it here. We'll look at it from Aiden's point of view. Nowhere for Aiden to go.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I'd call that more a racing deal.
Yeah, that was definitely just a racing deal. All right.
Hitting you.
All right, that one was a big racing deal. Nick got in there a little deep. He was way all sideways. Got into.
Think I have any for once.
All right, we're gonna get back going. Aiden's leaving pit road now. I think he's getting his damage fixed.
He's back out.
Yeah, he's back out. He should be able to catch up. If not, can you delay that, Doug? Actually,
No, nothing's working for me.
are you not at? Where? How did you join?
Oh, I joined just spotting.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. All right, pace car lights are off. Coming to the green this time. Bryce DeGavara to lead it. Kale's back to the point. He's going to have that point to the inside. Bryce is going to try to hold it around the outside. You saw that outside line work for Matt as one's going to go around. It's going to be Tristan Pena in front there. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened from the back there. And
WWND.
let's see. Was there contact or what happened on this one? Yep. There was definitely contact. Nick got in the back of him on that one. No doubt about it. Nowhere for Tristan to go. He stayed off of Corey, and Nick did not stay off of him.
better.
All right, we're coming back to it. Lap 8 restart. Bryce still on the front. It's going to be Kel to his outside and Matt Frady just behind him. So if Matt's able to make the move, he can get around Bryce, get around Kel. He'll have an opportunity of it. Or is Kel going to be able to get clear quick and him go by? Who knows? Bryce fires. We're back green. Even restart there. Kel's going to try to hold it around the outside line. Bryce is going to spin to the inside. Nobody's going to touch him. And everybody's able to save it there. I don't think Bryce hit anything, but he did spin. Let's see. Was there contact between him and the 40? That's going to be a big call. Was there contact? No, actually, there was no contact at all. He spun all by himself.
Yeah.
All by himself.
Unless it was massive.
All right, that one was on Bryce. No contact from Matt. He did not touch him. It just started to go around. Matt hit the brakes, stayed off him, so that one was on Bryce, all by himself. All right, we're going to get back on green here. We're going to make it 1. Pace car lights are out. So Aiden should be able to get back up there. He has damage from that lap 1 incident off of turn number 2. On lap 1. But we're going to rack them, stack them, and get them back going here.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Back into the restart zone now. I'm going to go chopper cam for this one. Kel into the restart zone now. Kel fires. We're back green. Second row is going to be Kellen and Pena with Nick right behind them. As Kellen's going to get up the track just a little bit. Kel's going to clear Matt. Matt sideways with nowhere to go for Kellen. Nick's going to spin Matt in front of the field. He spins. And caution's out once again. A lot of people having issues on these colder tires early in the race here. Let's go back and take a look at that one. Uncharacteristic. What am I trying to say, Doug? Uncharacteristic?
Uncharacteristic for
Matt. Yeah, for Matt.
I think somebody needed a black clear too.
Okay.
I thought I heard him pull up for it.
There you go. So there you go. There is. See, Matt just slowly tries to stay to Kel's outside, and nowhere for Kellen to go. Nick into the back of him. Then Nick spins. I don't think Nick hit the inside wall. Maybe a little rear damage. Kellen, nowhere for him to go. So that's unfortunate for him. See this right here? Yeah, just kind of got jacked up in the inside wall. Hard hit. Don't think that'll hurt him too bad, but it is going to hurt him a good little bit. Let's take a ride on board with Nick. Similar situation I was in a few weeks ago when I was real racing. Same exact thing, actually, really. But Nick got in the back of him. Nowhere for Nick to go. Let's see, does Nick have rear damage? A little bit of left rear, but not going to hurt him too bad. We're going to let everybody get their damage fixed and not advance this one. Kellen's got no nose on it, so he's probably going to come down pit road. We'll see what everybody's going through here. All right. We're
Yeah,
going to
there
be
was
back
nothing
green. Yeah,
malicious
nothing
by
meant to
anybody.
happen. So Kel's going to line back up, back green. Everybody's still trying to catch up to the field. So Kel's going to have the point. Tristan right behind him. We've seen this story play out before.
No, Matt wasn't asking for one to go on that one, was he?
No, he was not asking for one to
You
go.
should have made it one
I
to
should have made
go.
it. Well, yeah.
How's
So-
that for you, Matt? Got your one to go.
Yeah, so everybody's going to line back up here. We're going running. Kale's got a gap on Tristan, but Tristan's doing a good job right behind him. As it looks like this field has kind of spread out a good amount now. Now that, well, it's kind of a single file restart, I guess. Riding on board with Tristan. Try to see him work Kale where he's better and where Kel's better. Looks like Kel's just getting the good runs on the exit. Tristan's really driving it into the corner deep. Seeming like when he gets it slowed down, it's good, but you see there, kind of a push exit. They could tell it wanted to snap around on him, so he's trying to combat that. And just not able to do much for it. Well, we've seen this before. Kel McClinney out front with Tristan Pena right behind him in one of these deals. As long as Tristan's able to keep the pressure on him, we've seen it happen there at Five Flags. Kel made a mistake, got in the wall, and Tristan was able to get around him right before that halfway break. So we'll throw one here. If it goes green till then, we'll throw one at lap 35. Doug, if you would like to relay that to everybody. If it goes
I don't
green-
have any talk button
Oh.
either. I don't have my wheel on, so I can't
Okay.
do anything.
Oh, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, no
All right, I will
controls and no
do,
wheel.
if it goes green from here, I will throw one at 35, FYI, guys. I'll throw one at 35. So, we're going to throw one at 35. Try to get everybody bunched back up. Run a few laps here. Battle for the lead still brewing. Few cars out back. Aiden looks like he's struggling big with that left front damage. And it's the battle between the Hansons for that seventh spot. Court's a lap down, so I'll try to get him his lap back in the next one. But I think the only guy possibly all season who has had a 0X is Corey Hansen. I don't know if he's gotten one yet, but he's definitely been clean every race and has been surviving in that 49 NOS scheme. Looks good at the end of every race. And with those 3 bonus points at the end of it, I do give it for the twins as well. So each twin gives off 3 points for the 0X. Obviously, the normal races just give off... I could bump that up to like 5 or something, or like, I'll keep it 3. Just 3 per race for 0X. So good little bonus for that little incentive to finish with the 0X, as hard as it seems to be. So, yeah, that's going to be that. But still the battle up front. Only a car length gap. Kel hasn't pulled on Tristan. Tristan hasn't gotten to Kel yet. as these guys are closing in on lap 35 and that little caution. What are you seeing so far throughout the field, Doug?
Well, I'm back here watching Nick and Matt just to see how they were working their way through the field, and they did pretty good. They're kind of just stuck where they're at right now. They're not really gaining on Tristan. Is kind of the next car that I'm watching, and they're holding about a 4-second gap.
Yeah, all right.
It's been like that, but they did really good getting up to where they're at now. So I'm sure they're really hoping for this this caution.
Yeah, I bet that they are. Get bunched back up and get back through the field. If I'm streaming in Discord, Doug, if you want to go and take a look. With Tristan, actually, I was going to show Matt, but riding on board with Tristan, playing here what you would think, and the stream is paused or something. What the hell happened?
It's working for me.
No,
The
I'm
Discord
seeing on.
streaming.
I know the. Oh, it's really frame droppy. Crap. No, stay with me. There it goes. All right, back to it. Doug, tell us what you're seeing and what you think Tristan should do to be able to get around Kel. You see Tristan's gain on the entry, but what are you seeing worse compared to Kel, and how's he going to have to make this pass?
I see him gaining on the end. He's getting them a little bit on the entry, but then Kale seems to pretty much be making it up on the exit. Of course, now he's close. Now I would just try to save a little bit, so I have something for him then.
Yeah, it's
kind of
coming to that break.
Kale use his stuff up, and maybe save something for later.